Okay, so that was nuts. Ohio State beats Penn State 39-38. I'm not exactly sure how it happened yet, but we would like to do a video that says, how did that happen? Doug Lesmerises, Tim Bielik, Bill Landis. Tim Bielik, how did that happen?
Well, one thing that was interesting to me is that even though Ohio State trailed at halftime and, it seemed like they were really out of the game, they were still outgaining Penn State by a decent margin, and I think they almost doubled them up, I believe, in total yardage. So it was the special teams things that killed them early, and especially, defensive penalties, but the offense was working, so they kept that going. They were able to get some stops. The block punt by Denzel Ward was massive. The Sam Hubbard play when he brings down both Trace McSorley and Saquon Barkley on the read option on the next play was even more massive, and they came up with just clutch plays. That offense was going just enough to keep everything going, and then the team just rallied around a red-hot JT Barrett in the fourth quarter.
How did it happen, Landis?
I don't know. I've never seen a team shoot themselves in the foot the way they did in the first half. It was unbelievable.
They made so many mistakes.
Crazy. I thought they were going to lose by 40. I don't know how they did it. I mean, everything, like the defensive line was unblockable in the second half. Like they shut down the best player in America. If you take away his one long run, he averaged like a third of a yard a carry. It was unbelievable the way they bottled Saquon Barkley up. The secondary I thought was kind of okay, and then like JT Barrett is a dude. I know like he was bad last year. JT Barrett is a Heisman candidate and a playoff caliber quarterback now. I don't care what anybody says.
Listen, we got a lot of stuff on JT Barrett that's going to be on cleveland.com. JT Barrett's greatest confidence is always born of necessity. He's confident when he has to be confident. And when you're down, whatever they were down in the fourth quarter, he was 13 of 13 for 170 yards. He was rip it JT because he had to be. He is unbelievable in that situation. I know he had great stats the whole game. He wasn't rip it JT the whole game. They were like swing past JT. He didn't take a couple shots in the middle of the field. They didn't give him a lot of shots in the middle of the field. Landis is going to write all this stuff. But we have seen that before. It is one of the most remarkable transformations you will ever see a football player make. JT Barrett is cautious, wants to avoid turnovers, and then when it's time and it's desperate, Rip It JT emerges. And that was the rippiest Rip It JT you're ever going to see. Tim Bielik, Doug Lesmerises, Bill Landis. It's one of the best college football games you're ever going to find. We're going to write 50 stories about it. We're going to do a podcast. We're going to do 50 videos, and you're going to watch and read them all. Thanks.